Good morning, agents. Road Warrior here. I'll say it is good to be back in St. Paul, a capital city. Gotta love it. I'm here outside of Old National Bank, which used to be called Anchor Bank, which is relevant because the portal I just destroyed is called Anchor Bank Anchor. I guess they kept the anchor, I'm not sure why. But yeah, it's no longer called Anchor Bank, so it's a bit of a, what's that called? Malaprop? Not sure that's right, but yeah, misalignment of words and reality. Anyways, I came home and looked at the Intel map, and gosh, wouldn't you know it, this green player, he's throwing dumb links all over the place. So I guess it's time for me to clean it up. That'll help because it'll use up a bunch of gear that I have, and I'll probably spend a little time fixing up some of the fields that I use, that I used to throw, or that I did throw before he came through and damaged a bunch of them. So just a bunch of cleanup and repair work today, which is not super interesting, but hopefully it'll be at least a little engaging. So I'm gonna get to that. I'll try to do screen records of any big hubs of links and fields. The one that I just destroyed, I don't know if you can see in the gameplay footage, but it was 45,000 AP for destroying it. This guy's out of control, man. Gotta teach him not to use a single anchor for a whole bunch of fields. Some Enlightened never learn. Anyway, I'm gonna hop back on the scooter here and get on to the next target. See you later. All right, agents. I'm here at Dunning Sports Center, so mark your bingo cards off. Made it over this way, but there was a link coming in, and I said, that looks new. Indeed. Second I get active, Bithead gets out, and he recaptures Anchor Bank Anchor, and then throws a bunch of crap from it again. So I guess I'm going back there, which is fine, because then I get to antagonize a bunch of cars who like to drive into the bike lane. But, I don't know. It's going to take a lot of my scooter's battery, so I imagine this might be the end of my morning adventures. But not to worry, there's plenty of time left in the day, and I've got a scooter at home that is charging. I didn't charge it, it was the one that I used in Stevens Point yesterday, so it does not have any battery left. But I will let it charge and go out in the afternoon and cause more havoc, which is always fun. So stay tuned for more of that. I'm gonna head back towards this silly portal, and once again destroy a bunch of Bithead's gear and keys. See you in a bit. Howdy, agents. It's Road Warrior again, reporting in from Concordia University campus, which is a very beautiful place. I'm just kidding. There's a bunch of cars parked in a bike lane. Not beautiful at all. Irritating, mostly. It's been like this all day. I don't know what St. Paul parking enforcement is doing. Apparently not enforcing the parking rules, or indeed the traffic rules. So I'm pretty sure none of those are bikes. They don't belong in the bike lane. Admittedly, I also have a bit of a complicated definition. It's not technically a bicycle, I suppose, depending on your definition, but there are two wheels. I don't know. Anyways, came back to tell you, I did a little work building back up some of the blue fields that I try to keep active in the neighborhood. I also took an opportunity to go tear down a bunch of green stuff that had been thrown in the meantime, and everything seems to be hunky-dory now. I got it right before our checkpoint as well, which is nice. It's a nice bonus. But yeah, that's what I spent my little early afternoon doing. Gonna get home, work on planning some stuff. Big things in the works for sure. Some travel plans, some fielding ideas. So stay tuned for sure. But for the most part, this is the end of my ingress day. I might go try to find some portals to hack, farm up a little bit of gear, because I have no level 7 resonators. I have like a pretty limited number of 8s and 6s too. It would be good to pick up a few extra of all of those. I suppose I could do that with kinetic capsules, but I don't know, that doesn't seem worth it to me. So I'm gonna focus on finding some portals to hack. It's usually the better way to go. And yeah, I think that's largely what I needed to do for this video. It's kind of a short one today. Obviously, we had some travel videos. Those are always a little bit longer because they take frequent stops. Well, depending on the trip, but yeah. This one is definitely not going to be quite as long as yesterday's, certainly. Yesterday's in particular, I took a lot of stops and I had a lot to say. So, I will leave you with this. Thank you all to who support me on Patreon. The patrons over there are Zach Nelson, BigBadaBoom, Minnesota Resistance, and Teri Lynn. Thank you all for your support. You make it possible for me to go around and give Bithead a run for his money, among other things. And if you want to join them, there is a link in the description that you can go to. And there's also a link in the description to my other gaming channel, where I am currently battling Mordor for supremacy over Middle-earth. It's going pretty well, actually. You might enjoy. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. Hopefully the gameplay footage is done. And I will come back to you tomorrow, probably with another daily gameplay video. See you then.